Okay, gloves and safety glasses. This is cylinder number 2. Okay, I got to go back and weld the other one. We're going to do a test on this one. What I'm doing here is a mid-drift test. I've got pressure on the rod side, but I have the end cap shut with a shutoff valve on it. So I got about 1500 psi on it right now, but we're trying to see if the rod will come out, and I'll show you how that works on the board. 25 inches, it's not moving, but I want to show you how that's done so you can test the piston seal. This cylinder's okay. So now I'm going to push this back in with air to get all the oil out of it, and then we'll put some caps on it and paint it up. And this one's okay. And in a second here, I'll show you what I'm talking about on the mid-drift. Now, when I started that test bench up, it made a funny racket. That was because I pushed all the air into the tank, and it took a while for it to get that air out of there. The pump on this unit's a Piston little piston pump of Vickers. I built this machine about 30 years ago. It was the first thing I did. We have several other ones, but this is the one that this thing's taken a beating. We've changed probably a dozen pumps on it. We hammer on this thing all the time. But let me show you. I'm going to go over here to this board. Kind of just show you what. Let me get a little closer there. Okay, so I can kind of see what's going on. Okay. Okay. So what I did is I put the, we put the new seal on. This is why I'm talking about changing the seals on these pistons. Just because you think it looks good doesn't mean it is. So put it in the center position. We pressurize it. Leave the valve open with the pressure on it. I end up putting a shut-off valve. Actually, the shut-off valve goes here. Okay, not here. I shut it off so it can't go out. So what happens if this piston leaked because of the displacement, the rods in here, escape past the piston, come around, and you got a bigger displacement here and push the rod out. So that's one way of doing it, testing for a bad piston seal. Okay, now that's it for this one. I'm going to go back and weld this other unit up, and then we'll come back and test that one with the crack.